I think almost everybody has had this moment at least once in their life. That strange moment where something inside you suddenly becomes crystal clear. You realize this cannot continue. I cannot keep living like this, or something has to change. This relationship is hurting me. This job is destroying me, whatever it is for you. And yet, you do nothing. You go back, postpone, rationalize, wait, distract yourself. You tell yourself, now it's not really the right time, or maybe I'm exaggerating, or I need more clarity, or maybe it will just get better, or maybe I need to push through. And then months pass, sometimes years, and somewhere inside yourself, you know, you abandoned something very important the moment you stopped listening. So in this video, I'm going to clarify what exactly is happening and what you can really do about this to get yourself unstuck from something you know you shouldn't stay in. Hi, I'm Michelle. I'm your Bach Flower specialist and healer, and I help sensitive and very aware people heal difficult emotions and patterns using the beautiful Bach Flower Remedies in a way that actually creates real change in their lives. And today I want to talk about a very specific moment. The moment your soul, your body, your intuition, your nervous system, or simply your exhaustion tries to tell you something. Something has to change, but still you could not move. Because I think many people judge themselves very, very harshly for this. They think, if I knew, why didn't I act? But honestly, the answer is usually much deeper than laziness or weakness. They stay stuck because something inside them is terrified of what change will cost. Part number 1, awareness alone is often not enough. And this is one of the hardest truths. Awareness does not automatically create movement. You can know a relationship is unhealthy, your nervous system is exhausted, you are people-pleasing, or you are abandoning yourself. You can absolutely, truly know this. You know when your soul feels empty, but still you feel unable to change. Because insight and embodiment are simply not the same thing. Part of you might actually see the truth, but another part of you may still be trying to survive. Part number 2, the nervous system fears uncertainty. So this is something I think people really underestimate enormously. Human beings do not just seek happiness. They seek familiarity, even painful familiarity. A miserable situation that is known can feel much safer to the nervous system than an unknown future. And this is why people often stay in unhealthy relationships, or in burnout, or in emotional suppression and overgiving and so on. Or in lives that no longer fit them, not because they enjoy suffering, but because uncertainty is terrifying. And this is where remedies like walnut, mimulus, aspen, larch can become very important. Part number 3, sometimes we wait until collapse. Many sensitive people ignore themselves for years. They override exhaustion, resentment, grief, intuition, anger, pain, until eventually the body, the emotions, or simply life situation force a confrontation. And then it comes: burnout, illness, breakdown, panic attacks, hopelessness. And then people suddenly say, I don't understand what happened. But often the signs were there for a very, very long time. The soul whispers first, then the body starts whispering, and eventually life screams. Part number 4, sometimes we secretly hope things change without us changing. This is a very painful one. Sometimes we wait because we hope other people will change, or circumstances will change, the relationship will improve by itself, or suddenly motivation will disappear, clarity will magically arrive. But many transformations only begin the moment we become honest about our participation in our own suffering. Not in a blaming way, but in an honest way, because there is a difference between life hurt me and I continue abandoning myself inside what hurt me. That second realization is painful, but also very powerful. Part 5, why we betray ourselves. So sometimes people think self-betrayal is very dramatic, But often it's not, it's very quiet. It looks like constantly saying yes when you mean no, tolerating what deeply hurts you, silencing your intuition, shrinking yourself to avoid conflict, waiting endlessly, waiting, yes, abandoning your needs, living disconnected from your truth. And after years of this, people often no longer trust themselves because every ignored intuition weakens the relationship with the self a little more. Part 6, the danger of staying too long in misalignment. I think one of the saddest things is that human beings can adapt to almost anything, even emptiness, even emotional starvation, even lives that do not resemble them anymore. And so slowly the abnormal becomes normal. You stop asking, what do I truly want? And start asking, how do I survive this? And that is a very different life. Part 7. Change often begins much smaller than people think. I also want to say this because sometimes people hear something has to change and they immediately imagine they must leave everything, destroy everything, or make giant dramatic decisions overnight. But often healing starts much, much smaller. Telling the truth once, resting, setting one boundary, taking one remedy bottle consistently, admitting you are unhappy, listening to your body, saying, I cannot continue like this. Small, honest moments can completely redirect a life over time. Part number 8, the moment you start listening again. I think healing often begins the moment you stop trying to silence what you already know, not forcing yourself violently forward, not becoming perfect overnight, but slowly rebuilding trust with yourself again, listening again, feeling again, responding again. And honestly, this is why I love Bach Flower Remedies so much, because they help many people reconnect with emotional honesty in a very gentle way, not through force, through awareness, softening and inner movement. So if you are in that place right now where part of you knows something has to change, please do not ignore yourself forever. And if you feel stuck with your own healing, why not come to my free masterclass? You'll leave with insight, with a first personal step forward and the tools to do this. You do not need to have your whole future figured out today, but do not completely abandon the voice inside yourself either. Because very often, that quiet, uncomfortable knowing is not your enemy. It is the beginning of your life trying to come back into alignment. And maybe the first step right now is simply this: to stop pretending you do not already know. If this video helped you, please let me know in the comments. I read every single one of them and it means a lot to me. You can share this video with someone who needs to hear this. Let another video play in the back. It helps me a lot and it is totally free. I also have a playlist to help you when you're stuck. I'll leave it in the description. But I really, really love to see you in the masterclass. Thank you so much for being here with me. Loved making this video and I'll see you in the next one.